choice. And the result? Quality often suffers. Because the truth is, you're not waiting for the right time. You're waiting for the work to feel easy. But it never will. Waiting doesn't make hard tasks easier, it just gives you less time to do them. That's the truth. So stop fooling yourself. Now here's the part you're not gonna like. Stopping procrastination is ridiculously simple. Not necessarily easy, simple. All you have to do is start. That's it. The hardest part of any task isn't doing it. It's starting. Once you take that first step, momentum kicks in like that 3 a.m. water, and the task becomes manageable. But the longer you sit there thinking about it, the bigger and scarier it feels. The task itself is not the problem, it's your hesitation. Think about it. Have you ever started something and thought, wow, this is so much worse than I imagined? Chances are, no. Starting is always easier than the nightmare you built up in your head. So why the delay? Here's a strategy I personally use myself for killing procrastination. I like to call it just start method. First, set a timer for 10 minutes. Tell yourself, I'm only going to do this for 10 minutes. If it sucks, I can stop. Guess what? 9 times out of 10, you won't stop. Why? Because starting breaks the mental block. Second, do the easiest part first. Don't overcomplicate it. If you need to write a paper, just open the document and write the title and outline. If you need to clean, pick up one thing. Momentum is your best friend, and small wins create big progress. And lastly, don't multitask. Procrastinators, or should I say you, love multitasking because it feels productive without actually accomplishing anything. Focus on one thing and block out everything else. No TikToks, no YouTube, no distractions. But let's address your excuses because I know they're coming. I don't have time. No, you do. You're just wasting it scrolling on your phone or binge watching Netflix. Everyone has the same 24 hours. It's about how you use them. I don't feel motivated. Guess what again? Motivation is a scam. It's fleeting and unreliable. Stop waiting to feel like doing the work. Discipline gets the job done, not motivation. It's too hard. Sure, some tasks are tough, but avoiding them doesn't make them easier. Start small, break it into steps, and stop whining about it. But what happens after you start? How do you keep going? Simple. Build momentum. Think of momentum as a snowball. It starts small, but the more you roll with it, the bigger it gets. Every small action adds up. You finish the title and outline? Great. Now tackle the next. Cleaned your room? Awesome. Now, handle the papers. Momentum doesn't require perfection. It requires consistency. The more you do, the more confident you feel. Action creates confidence, not the other way around. You don't need to feel confident to start. You just need to start to feel confident. But I'm too tired. But I don't know where to start. But what if I fail? Your buts are excuses dressed up as reasons. But I'm too tired, then do something small. Even 5 minutes of progress is better than nothing. But I don't know where to start. Start anywhere. Pick the easiest, most obvious thing and go from there. But what if I fail? You might, and that's fine. Failure isn't the end, it's feedback. Failure makes you learn, adapt, and try again. Sitting on your hands because you're scared doesn't protect you. It just keeps you stuck. Stopping procrastination is a habit, not a one-time thing. And habits are built through repetition. Start by tackling the hardest thing first every morning. This is called eating the frog. And it works because once the hardest task is out of the way, everything else feels easier. But as I said, you can always do the easiest part first. Set clear deadlines for everything. Open-ended tasks breed procrastination. And of course, reward yourself after completing tasks. Your brain loves dopamine, so give it a reason to associate finishing tasks with pleasure. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. Nobody's coming to save you. Your boss, your parents, your friends, they're not going to swoop in and force you to get your act together. It's on you. Every time you procrastinate, you're choosing short-term comfort over long-term success. And that's the real tragedy. Remember that. But the good news is, you have a choice. Every second you waste is a second you could spend building the life you want. So stop waiting for motivation, clarity, or a sign. The only sign you need is this video. Get up and start.